The FH-70 is a towed self-propelled howitzer that has been in service with various countries since the 1970s. It was developed as a replacement for older artillery systems for three countries: the United Kingdom, Germany, and Italy. However, it turned out that even despite the shutdown of production, this formidable weapon can still effectively fulfill its main task: to destroy the enemy. Among the countries that use these weapons are Estonia, Italy, the Netherlands, and a dozen other countries. The largest user of this artillery is Japan, which has had several hundred of these pieces in service. Since 2022, such systems have been in service with Ukraine. The FH-70 is extremely simple to operate, so it only requires 4 people to handle it. Ideally, this weapon should be towed, but if there are any issues with towing, the howitzer can make its way to the destination on its own. It can move at 16 km per hour, covering up to 20 km on its own. The main function of the engine is to drive hydraulic mechanisms, and the second is to increase the maneuverability of this howitzer. It's a rare weapon, mainly used in the 70s before being replaced by fully self-propelled artillery systems. It is quite difficult to attribute production to one country. For 10 years, the development of this howitzer involved teams from the UK, Germany, Italy, and Japan. As for its technical specifications, the howitzer has the standard NATO 155mm caliber. It weighs a little more than 9.5 tons. It requires 4 to 8 crew members and can fire shells up to a range of 30 kilometers. An 8-person crew is the standard, but it's most commonly operated with just 4 people. That's the commander, the gunner, and 2 loaders. The loading system is semi-automatic. It consists of a loading tray and an automatic loader. The capsule itself needs to be opened manually, but the shells are automatically loaded afterward. The FH-70 has several firing modes. The most optimal is 2 rounds per minute, or 6 rounds per minute. There is also a mode of 3 rounds in 13 seconds, and fully autonomous 3 rounds for 8. The semi-automatic loading system works at any angle of the gun's elevation. Thanks to this, a trained crew can even fire 6 rounds per minute and reload in just 10 seconds. The setup time for this weapon is up to 2 minutes. If the target is beyond the weapon's firing range, the rear wheels of the FH-70 are lowered to the ground to quickly rotate the howitzer in the required direction. Its wheels allow the howitzer to move on various terrains, climb embankments, and cross water obstacles up to a meter deep. Although it is usually towed and transported, it is light enough to be transported even by helicopter. The effective range with standard shells is nearly 25 kilometers. With active-reactive ones, the range increases to 30 kilometers. In terms of performance characteristics, the FH-70 is identical to the American M777.